Another round of details that are now coming with regards to a controversial statement that has now been made by veteran actor Kamal Haasan. Now, he is already preparing for the launch of his upcoming film called Thug Life, but what is meant to be as a celebration to mark the audio launch of his film seems to have already landed in a controversy before the release. Now, the audio launch of the film was attended by popular Kannada actor Shivarajkumar, and Kamal Haasan likened him to a family member. But while as he was heaping praises on Shivarajkumar, we'll listen into exactly what Kamal Haasan said. He apparently used a Tamil phrase which roughly translates to "my life, my family," which is the Tamil language. He then went on to say that this statement also covers his Kannada brothers and sisters because according to Kamal Haasan, Kannada is born out of Tamil.
பேச்சை ஆரம்பிக்கும் பொழுது நான் உயிரே உறவே தமிழே என்று ஆரம்பித்தேன். அதில் தமிழிலிருந்து பிறந்தது தான் உங்கள் பாஷையும். ஆனால் நீங்களும் அதில் உட்படுவீர்கள்.
Now, as far as his statement is now concerned, it has irked many pro-Kannada groups where posters of Kamal Haasan's upcoming film were torn apart in Bengaluru. As far as his protest is now concerned, many of those pro-Kannada outfits are now seeking an unconditional apology from the veteran actor, saying that he has insulted the pride of over 6 crore Kannadigas and he must immediately apologize. However, the Congress party seems to be accusing the BJP of singling out and targeting only Kamal Haasan just because his political ideology does not match with that of the BJP.
It is actually Bharatiya Janata Party and its leadership. They are in habit to criticize all those leaders who are against Bharatiya Janata Party. Even if they speak truth, they will condemn it. And it is the proof of it.
Now, after facing a lot of backlash, it has now been seen that the DMK has now come out to extend their support to Kamal Haasan in the language row. Now, this is a fresh escalation as the DMK is of the opinion that the language goes beyond 2000 years and it was the only language in the Dravidian landscape, asking the protesting pro-Kannada groups to establish proof to their claims, and they have now extended their support to the veteran actor.
As for it was written by in a book, even in the Tamil anthem, those lines were deleted by our leader. It said that Kannadamum, Kalidelungum, Kavin Malayalamum, Tuluvum, Unmudara Tuditinde Undrubala Aidenu. So that was written by scholars. And when Tirukural was written 2000 years back, during the Sangam period, what was the literature they can quote from Kannada? Because Kannada is a new language. They are quoting only from the historical sources. Kamal Haasan's statement is made out of historical sources. Let them show history. We will accept.
Well, Dharni, are we looking at another angle as far as this escalation of language that seems to be taking place in the southern states? Is it now, as far as the situation is concerned, over the statement made by Kamal Haasan, what seems to be contradictory to what the pro-Kannada outfits have now been demanding an unconditional apology from the veteran actor?
Well, now we are looking at DMK coming in defense of Mr. Kamal Haasan. DMK says that 2000 years back, Tamil was the only language in the Dravidian landscape. So this itself, proves Tamil's, legacy, and whatever Kamal Haasan said in the audio launch event of Thug Life, it is based on historical evidence, is what the DMK says. And they also go on to demand proof from the pro-Kannada groups to their claims. Of course, we saw what Kamal Haasan said in the audio launch. Kamal Haasan states that Kannada was born out of Tamil. Kannada originated from Tamil is the statement that was made by Kamal Haasan. So now pro-Kannada groups in Karnataka, they are demanding an unconditional apology from Kamal Haasan for this statement. They've taken offense to this and they are telling that there is no proof to substantiate this statement made by Kamal Haasan. But now we're looking at DMK coming in full defense of Mr. Kamal Haasan, telling that Kamal Haasan's statement is backed by historical evidence, and 2000 years back Tamil was dominating the Dravidian landscape. Tamil was the only language at that time in the Dravidian landscape, and other languages, that is Telugu, Kannada, Tulu, Malayalam, etc. They are all in one way or the other. They were derived from Tamil is what the DMK seems to believe. So definitely the DMK coming in support of Kamal Haasan. So let's wait and see how this matter unfolds. For the time being, the DMK's support to Kamal Haasan is only escalating this language row a bit further.
Right, but Dharni, as a veteran actor like Kamal Haasan, who has also acted in Kannada movies, the pro-Kannada outfits are of the opinion that he has shown ungratefulness towards the language and to the people as well. So how does it follow on from here on as far as his upcoming movie is concerned? In the meantime, let's take a look exactly at his statement once again, what he had said, which has drawn a lot of criticism, a lot of flack, especially from the pro-Kannada outfits who are demanding his apology.
பேச்சை ஆரம்பிக்கும் பொழுது நான் உயிரே உறவே தமிழே என்று ஆரம்பித்தேன். அதில் தமிழிலிருந்து பிறந்தது தான் உங்கள் பாஷையும். ஆனால் நீங்களும் அதில் உட்படுவீர்கள்.
So that was the very statement that has now been drawing a lot of flack and protest as well. Actor Kamal Haasan, who made a remark that Kannada language originated from Tamil at a film event in Chennai, which has triggered protests in Karnataka with pro-Kannada groups that are demanding an apology. And in fact, as far as the controversy that has now been stirred with his recent comments at a film promotion event, where he stated that Kannada language was born out of Tamil, as these remarks were made by Kamal Haasan during an audio launch of his latest film Thug Life, that has drawn sharp criticism from the pro-Kannada groups as well. Let's in the meantime talk about the possible consequences now over the language row that is now escalated over Kamal Haasan's statements. Now the pro-Kannada activists are staging protests. They have now threatened the boycott of the movie altogether. We've already seen, as information came in, of the movie posters being torn in Bengaluru, in other areas as well, and they are demanding an apology from Kamal Haasan. So Dharni, that's the point that we are looking at, the statement, and of course when it comes to the reaction that is now coming from the pro-Kannada outfits, there have been protests, posters that have been torn apart, and what is being said, suggested that they are also calling for a boycott of his film.
Well, Kamal Haasan's film Thug Life is slated to release early in June, and the film's crew, including Mr. Kamal Haasan, actors Ashok Selvan, Simbu, Trisha, etc. They've been traveling across the country for promotions. In fact, a couple of days back they were in Bangalore, and right now we are given to understand that they have plans to travel to Kerala and Vizag too. So it was during one of these events that Kamal Haasan made this controversial statement telling that, Kannada was born out of Tamil. So now we are looking at pro-Kannada groups cheering the posters of this particular film Thug Life, and they're also telling that they're going to boycott watching this film Thug Life. So this film is having a pan-India release. The film will be released in multiple languages, including Kannada, Hindi, etc. So of course this will affect the film potentially financially, is what one can understand, because if this protest intensifies in Karnataka, and if the Kannadigas, especially the pro-Kannada groups, the people belonging to these groups, if they decide to boycott this film, then
yes,
we have to wait and see if there is going to be...
Well, Kamal Haasan is hugely popular as far as with his audience down south is concerned, and if it affects as far as the boycott call is now being made by the pro-Kannada activists, so what happens next as far as his statement is concerned? Already the DMK has come forward to extend their support to Kamal Haasan. For the moment, Dharni, thank you very much for joining in. We'll get you more reactions coming up with more news developments on the other side of a short break.